DeepSeek was a paradigm shift because what it basically said was, AI, let's face it, at the moment, it's still pretty approximate in terms of its results. What DeepSeek, I think, basically showed was it's okay to be approximate. It's okay to be just good enough. So they came up with a model that was just good enough. But I think that one of your previous correspondents was basically saying that, yes, we still are in the age of big investment, big large language models, and I think that will stay. I think the Chinese will also follow that as well. So I think the DeepSeek was important. But going back to what you were saying about the Chinese economy, I mean, I've been saying now for quite a while that we're in an era of a great pivot. We've had the US doing extremely well. Everybody's dived into the Mag 7s. Yes, they're coming off. There's still probably a place to have some money or to keep your money. But I think the Chinese tech sector looks very good. We've seen with the Chinese electric vehicle sector that when the authorities get a bee in their bonnet and they say, let's invest somewhere, we can see what happens there. And I think they've got that now with AI, and they're developing their digital economy. And I think that China is looking very much at import substituting many of these technological activities. So yes, it's going to be the place where that's where the investment's going to be.
Yeah, it's not like they have much choice, right? If with all these tech export restrictions. But Richard, most of the excitement and the money over China AI, especially post DeepSeek, about what is it, a month ago, 2 months ago, I can't remember now, has gone into Hong Kong, right? Hang Seng Tech, etc. A's, interestingly, have lagged behind. Noticeably. But now that we've had the NPC out of the way and you've got the very top saying, look, we love AI, Jack, we love you, come back. Entrepreneurs, it's okay, it's safe to be entrepreneurs, it's good to make money again and get rich. Are you expecting A's to catch up, and where is that money going to come from?
Well, you're quite right. We're seeing the direction of travel with everything the Chinese authorities are saying towards reflating the economy and reflating the domestic economy. Yes, we've seen some money go into Hong Kong, but Hong Kong, in a sense, is an option on China. Hong Kong does better when China does well. Hong Kong does worse when China does badly. So I think Hong Kong's the canary in the coal mine. It's done quite well. I think the domestic economy has lagged. It's reflecting the fact that there still needs more work to be done in property, in consumer, and a number of the other factors you were mentioning earlier. So I think the domestic economy, very slow to turn around, but it will turn around. And yes, you're right, the A shares do look interesting.
Okay, where's the money going to come from, Richard?
Well, where's the money come from in any reflation? As we know, when money is put into the market, as we've seen with the US, eventually it ends up in the stock market. Eventually it ends up in assets, and eventually it ends up in asset inflation. In a sense, that's part of the point, because as assets go up, you can leverage against them, the economy starts moving again. So I think the process we've seen in the US is likely to be repeated in China.